Hello everyone. So today we're going to do grade 6. We have grade 6 all the way down to y1 and y2. I'm going to do both y1 and y2 in this video. So y1 is write variable expressions with one operation. So it's just, type it in how it reads. The only thing you have to watch out for, which I'm not sure if it's on this assignment or not, is with subtraction, which I'm going to include this note chart as an attachment. Some of the words like subtracted from, less than, and the word fewer than is going to flip the order. So 8 subtracted from H is H minus 8. 8 less than H is H minus 8. And 8 fewer than H is H minus 8. The order is flipped. This less than and fewer than is different from these. These have the word is. We're not going to do these yet. So I actually won't include these when I include the note chart. I'll get rid of those. We're going to do those later. So again, just watch the order on subtraction. If you're not sure what a word means, like 10 minus S, ooh, look, minus means subtract. Okay, so we have 10 minus S. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Divide 10 by D. You can use the slash or you can use the fraction for division. Doesn't matter. If you want to use the fraction, you got to click that first. It would be 10 and D. Okay, let's jump a level. Raise Z to the third power. So again, this is just Z, exponent button, and then 3. Now here's a subtract one. This is where you want to grab the note sheet. So I grab the note sheet and I see subtracted from is going to flip the order. So whatever comes first is actually being subtracted at the end. So this is actually 5 minus S. Okay, so that's that one. So that's y1. Now, once you finish y1, right, go ahead, pause the video, do y1. And now we're going to jump into y2, which is 2 operations. So now we have multiply 4 by q, then add r to the result. So we have 4, and you can use this for multiply. You can just type in 4q, right, and then add r to the result. Multiply a by 5, then divide 4 by the result. Okay, so this is going to call for a fraction. Since you're dividing 4 by the result, that means 4 goes on top. And it's divided by a times 5 or 5a. If you wrote like a dot 5, it would take that. Don't use X. Do not use X on the keyboard for multiply. No. This is the multiply button, or you write it next to each other like that. Raise r to the second power, then subtract q from the result. Okay, I'm going to go back and check my notes. Subtract from means flip the order. Okay, so we have to raise r to the second power. R to the second power. Now, because it says subtract from the result, this is really saying q minus r squared. Okay, so that's, r squared minus q, because it says subtracted from the result. So this is what we get, and we're subtracting q from the result. We're saying, mister, it didn't switch the order. Well, it did, because the word subtract from and result, r squared is the result. So it's actually q from r squared, which is r squared minus q. So this word right here, this word result, is actually putting this r to the second power here, which is why the order is that way. So that's really confusing. Be careful with it. These are the really tricky questions. raise 2 to the 6th power, then divide the result by g. So since we're dividing the result by g, this is the result. Okay, so the result is this first part. And subtracted by, if I check my notes, subtracted by does not change the order. 8 subtracted by h is just 8 minus h. So here, I'm going to use the fraction symbol, and it's just going to be 2 to the 6th and g underneath. Where's g on the keyboard? There it is. Okay. Subtract 5 from a, then divide b by the result. Since we're dividing b by the result, that means b is on top. And subtract 5 from a. Let me check my notes. Subtracted from flips the order. So it's actually going to be a minus 5. A minus. Okay, I'm going to jump a level. Actually, now let's do the multiplication. Raise 6 to the 8th power, then find the product of the result in W. So this is just 6 to the 8. Remember to click out of the exponent, and you can use this as the multiplication button as you want, times W. This product means, remember, if you're not sure what product means, we go here, and all product means to multiply. All right, let me jump a level. 4 fewer than the product of R and 2. Okay, so I'm going to go to my notes. Less than and fewer than are going to flip the order. So that means that the product of R and 2 comes first. So 2R, or you could have put R times 2 minus 4. Okay, then I'm going to stop there. Remember, be careful with the subtraction and the division. Add and multiply, the order doesn't matter. But be very careful with subtraction, be very careful with division.